Palestinian brothers and sisters, their land, their lives, their peoples have been taken over for 3 generations. For how long will they remain like this? The world has been completely ignoring their plight. I have visited that land multiple times. I've interacted with the Palestinians. Why is there a Palestinian diaspora around the world? Over 10 million Palestinians are scattered around the world. Their ancestors have keys to their homes. How come nobody looks at them? Nobody sees their stories. Nobody sees that Gaza is the largest open-air prison in the world. Do you know who said this? Our own President Jimmy Carter of America. Jimmy Carter visited that land and said this is the largest open-air prison that he has ever seen. Millions of people cramped in a small area, completely controlled by the surrounding territories. How come nobody sees the conditions they're living in? The refugee camps and the squalor that is happening for millions of people. How can one ignore 80 years of oppression? How can one ignore 80 years of colonization? How can one ignore 80 years of direct taking over of the lands and the peoples? People that are not even Muslim, Nelson Mandela and others have mentioned that the Palestinians have been treated at times worse than, Nelson Mandela says, some policies worse than the South Africans were treated under the apartheid regime. How can we ignore this reality?